Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. If you accept the gift that God has given you and you operate in that gift, not only will that gift make room for you, that gift will give birth to other gifts that are not your gift.
This episode of the Secrets to Success podcast is brought to you by none other than Organifi. Organifi is an organic superfood supplement line that makes quality, trusted nutrition convenient and accessible. Their most popular product, the green juice, can supercharge your life, restore that glow, and help you feel decades younger in just 30 seconds per day, without you having to worry about shopping for ingredients, mixing and blending them, and then that cleanup afterwards. You don't have to do any of that. All ingredients are USDA organic, vegan-friendly, and made without GMO ingredients, gluten, or soy. Where else can you get superfoods like chlorella, moringa, spirulina, wheatgrass, ashwagandha, turmeric, just to name a few? And because you listen to the Secrets to Success podcast, you get to save 20% on your entire order. So go right now to www.organifi.com/success. That's ORGANIFI/success. And get you and your family something that really makes a difference in your health.
You ready? All right.
What's going on, world? Welcome to another edition of the Secret to Success podcast. I'm your host, CJ, joined as always by the Bayesian sensation, Mr. Carl Wesley Phillips.
What's going on, y'all? What it do?
King is in the building.
What's up, my brother?
Looking like a new man. Good to have it was rumors going around that Carl and Maul got fired.
I didn't hear, hold on now. I ain't hear that Maul got fired. I heard that I went on to greener pastures. That's what I heard. You know what I'm saying? I heard greener pastures. As a matter of fact, they was like, man, did Joe Buttons or you know what I'm saying? What these other podcasts done pick Maul up for 20 mil.
Don't leave us, bro. Don't leave us. Don't leave us, bro. Don't leave me alone.
We got the hip-hop preacher in the building, of course.
What up, y'all?
Don't
leave me, Maul.
I got you.
Don't leave me
but
here
they was
alone.
talking about, they was talking, giving me a few. They was talking about you getting a bag. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Leaving CJ here, but to do his podcast.
Yeah. His podcast.
His podcast.
Yeah.
Listen, man. When
New year, new me.
Yeah, almost. So before we get started, I have, I've been missing Maul. So
are you gonna start this early?
I got a gift for you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. Praise
man. About time you done bought me something.
I'm a man of my word. I want to make sure I follow through with everything that I say I'm gonna do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all been watching this. Matter of fact, I don't got nobody.
Okay, here we go, E. I'm over here thinking, all right.
I got you.
Carl.
I got you. Don't even worry about it.
I thought he was disqualified, though.
Bruh, it ain't even the end of the season, dog. What are you about to do?
Well, mathematically,
It is the end of the season.
it's 3 games left.
And I don't think he knew that till you said it. You sent a text message that was like,
it was mathematics. Yeah,
Hold on.
it was mathematics. Yeah, that's all. Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But remember, he said he wasn't going to clean the church regardless.
He wasn't going right. He said he wasn't going to clean the
so you
church.
could just be
I like to bestow upon you. This is
Hold on a
He
second.
wants you to restore the roar.
Hold on.
Is that Hutchinson?
Hutchinson.
I do like Hutchinson.
Yeah, that's
I gotta ask my boss. Do I gotta wear this boss?
No, because remember what he said?
He ain't doing it
He said he wasn't doing it cleaning the church nowhere.
I ain't said that. We got that on record.
Go back and look at the tape. Ooh,
Hey, he
look
bought
at
you
it.
an authentic one, too.
Oh,
he did.
crispy.
I'm going to have to go get that.
You know what's
yeah.
so crazy though?
I'm going to have to go get that
You know what's so
sign.
crazy?
Hutchinson, where are you, bro? I need to get this sign.
Hey, he lucky blue is my favorite color.
Pop the tag. Let me see if we got another
And 97 was my number in college.
Oh, that's it.
And in the police league.
So you could have just put on the back of that then.
Oh, that was your number in the
King.
police league, too?
Yeah, that was my number in the police league. So what I'm supposed to do, man? I'm supposed to do this, man.
Let's
A bet is a
no,
bet.
let's
I'm
see it.
supposed to just...
Let's see, I got the hat for you, too.
Now, he didn't say nothing about a hat.
He just taking it to
He
the
didn't
next
say nothing
level.
about a hat, dog.
Come on.
Just let it sit right there.
It go with it.
Yeah.
It go,
But
no,
you
come on.
can't, he can't making money with that. That's a brand.
No, this is just for the day. You can go back. Come on, let's go. People want to see it, dog. Hey, if you don't know what's going on and you just listening,
Come on, man.
Paul had thought that his
Come on, don't worry
Bears
about
was
that.
going to
Sit
win
down.
more than
Come
my
on,
Lions.
man. What?
Now,
Oh,
come on, man, put it on.
Oh,
put it on
man.
right
Let
over
me get
your
on
hoodie.
camera, man. I got to take
Put
the
it on
shirt
right
off,
over your
man.
hoodie. It's cold outside.
And the bad part about
No,
it-
you put it on over your. I think it'll fit over your hoodie, probably.
Do you think so?
Yeah. It'd be dope. It's kind of big.
It's probably hot though.
It's only an XL, Mark.
No, yeah, it's an XL. You know, Maul used to go with a medium.
Yeah, but the muscles will bust out of
They'll
that.
show, they'll
With the
show more
shirt
in the
and
medium.
that.
It'll show more.
With the hood through.
Oh yeah, you good.
All right. Oh, you look like you could play with the little neck roll. It look like you know how y'all.
the
Yeah,
neck
that look
roll
good.
back in the day.
Yeah, that look good. Here you go. Come on, dog. Yeah, look at Maul. Maul look like he could be a DN. Look at it. Oh man.
Hey man, this ain't fair, man. I got all these Detroit people
man.
here, man.
No,
That's
bro. That's what I
Look
said.
at
You ain't have
this.
to wear. You
Come on,
keep
man.
your
Let's
own
see the hat
on,
with
bro.
it.
Keep your
Let's
own
see the hat
brand
with
on.
it.
Oh, you made the bet.
I need you to edit
Come
this
on.
out though. I need you to edit this
Oh,
out.
this going.
Can't nobody see this.
This going live.
I ain't
baby.
gonna lie though. This is a nice color.
It's a very nice color. That's called Honolulu blue.
Honolulu Blue.
That's what we rock. Come
I'm
on, man.
over here shaking right now.
Come on, man. All my Chicago
Bruh.
Bear fans.
You like a sellout
Your
right
Chicago, yeah.
Hey, listen. What I am doing
Do
right
you
now.
do you know how much
I'm
gotta
doing this for my country. I'm
for the
doing this
team.
for the team, and I'm doing this because I gave my word.
Maul took
The
the
Detroit
one.
Lions are still 500.
Nope.
They're only
Yep.
500. But the bet was not, is Detroit going to be good or great? It was, will they have a better record than Chicago? So because of this, what I do.
Matter of fact, can somebody just play? You know how they like insert it. Just insert that whole TikTok that we had about the Bears and the Lions real quick. Insert that.
that back.
Okay, that goes here, and then
Shout out to the Lions. Lions gonna be sweet this year.
Okay.
I feel it coming.
Yeah, which division they gonna be in? They moving division?
Now, I didn't say we was gonna win the division.
Okay.
I think we're gonna be improved. Okay.
So who we gonna be? Green Bay, the Vikings, or the Bears?
We definitely gonna beat the Bears. Now you know we're gonna beat the Bears.
How you say I beat the Bears last year?
Why are we talking about old stuff?
Exactly.
I thought you was Mr. Vision and looking in the future.
I do look in the future, and that's why you're going to be 0-13. Because I saw the future.
I hope
on,
not.
dog.
Not even one?
So what's the bet that we finish with a better record than the Bears?
Oh, bro, I'll take that bet.
Oh yeah.
No, let's
take
just do
that
it.
bet.
How much? Let's just
I'll
do
take
it.
that
Let's
bet.
just do it.
I'll take that bet.
I'm saying,
bro.
let's just do it.
Hard
How
knocks
much?
got my man.
If the Bears have a better record than the Lions, CJ is gonna have to work around the church.
fast forward to the and then Isaiah. Just fast forward straight to here. After that.
Hey, man, I got to move. Hey, bro, you mind if I move in your house, man? I got to move now, bro. Chicago ain't even.
Oh, they're not gonna let you back
I
in the
got
city.
You got a house next door. You
No,
got.
you know Maul.
my Jordans off right now.
You know Maul. I got some
And
Barry
putting on Barry
Sanders. I should have brought.
Yeah.
Hey, them Barrys was hard.
Oh, they was hard.
I don't even feel the same no more. I feel like I lost my mojo.
Man, let me tell you something. No, you gained it. Let me tell you something. What are the odds that Maul picked this year?
This year of all years.
We was 1-6, and we 7-7 today. And so if you watching this, we about to clinch a playoff spot Saturday when we beat the Panthers and a couple other teams lose.
Are we
So-
predicted to beat the Panthers?
We are.
Okay, y'all got to help me out. And I know people going to be laughing at me and dogging me out. But I saw where it said Lions minus 2.5 or
Yeah.
something, 2.2. What does that mean?
That means that's the spread. That means that if you bet on the Lions, they got to win by more than 2.5. So they got to win by 3.
Okay, I got
So
you.
if you bet on the Lions and they win by 1, you lose.
Okay.
Even though you bet the Lions.
Okay,
Right? So that's the spread.
Anything over the -5.
They say Kansas City is minus 10 for the game.
Yeah.
That means that's where they see it as even.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, so
if you
if
bet,
they win by 11, I
if
get
they
my
win by
bread.
11, you get paid. If you
Okay.
bet on Kansas City and they win by 8, even though they won, you're gonna lose.
So will I ever see the Lions +2? Never see that. It's always going to be minus.
Probably next year.
It goes the winner first. So they'll say.
Okay.
But if you talk about the other team, they would say, "What are the Panthers?" You could say the Panthers are +2. You know what I'm saying? That means the Panthers, if they lose by 1, they win. You win on them. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just,
This is not brought to you by FanDuel or DraftKings, none of that.
I just, of late, I've been noticing it. Like when I was coming up playing, like I'll never been watching the game. I never remember the
everybody
lines
on the
like
line
that.
because betting legal everywhere now.
Oh, okay.
So now they on like people play the line, so they don't even watch the game. That's why it's weird because you'll see people like it'll be like a 14-point spread, and you'll see somebody going crazy field goal at the last second. You like, wait, they just won by 12. It's like no, they had to
Get that extra point.
They needed that.
They needed 2, so they got 3, so I'm good.
It's funny though, if you ever watched ESPN, Scott Van Pelt, he got something called Bad Beats, and he'll show it where it's like okay, they projected to win by 21, and the game is essentially over, and they throw like a pass, and my man just running to the end zone, and a lot of people lose money on stupid stuff like that. That's why I gamble. I don't like, hey, listen, I tell people all the time, it's hard to make that money, and then it's hard to give it away off what somebody else doing. Man, I got to bet on you. That's why. You know what I'm saying? I knew this was a safe bet.
It's safe.
You know what I'm saying?
I would have rather gave money than he sitting here with this.
But yeah, how you feel? You quiet over there,
bro,
man.
I feel like I done lost my muscles. I don't feel like, bro, like it's just downhill.
He said he lost the muscle.
Oh, bro, my back's starting to hurt again now.
Justin Fields, you good. Next year. It's always next year, bro.
But so anyway, the Lions, even though we 7-7 right now, we pushing for a playoff spot. They saying other people are saying that we the second, third hottest team in the league right now. So I ain't saying it, John. I didn't say it. I'm saying that's what they saying.
Let me tell you something. Yeah, I've been Dexter Bussey, Billy Sims. I've been around for a long time.
School.
So yeah, I would, everybody, you want to be, bro, I've been around for a long, long time. So I would hope that not only will we get to the playoffs, I'm actually looking for, I remember being a kid, man, watching the Lions, Barry Sanders play the Washington Redskins, John Riggins. I remember him just.
What was the black quarterback name for the Redskins?
Oh, come on, don't do it to me.
You talking Grambling, right?
Yeah.
Williams, Doug
Williams.
Oh, thank you. Sorry, Doug. It's just been a while.
I don't know if he watched the podcast.
I'm sure he watched it. I'm making the assumption he watched it. Why wouldn't he be watching it? You know what I'm saying?
So, first black quarterback to win the Super Bowl?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't think he was the quarterback at the time. I think it was Theismann. Is that his name?
Oh, Joe Theismann.
It wasn't Theismann? It wasn't?
I think it was Doug.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
When was the last time Detroit won a playoff game?
That was when Barry Sanders. That's what we won.
Don't
went to the NFC.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, we went to the AFC Championship.
This really took away all my
You were still making sacks in the police league.
Yeah.
When we won our last playoff.
Yeah.
It was your last playoff win with the police.
Yeah.
It might have been college.
Yeah,
High
so
school.
no. I'm saying that's when it was. Barry, we end up playing one, and then we went to the we end up going to the NFC Championship. Okay. Got beaten in that Wiggins. And the Redskins won the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was the last time I had a win, and so I'm hoping that we can get I'm hoping we can do it, man.
Just so everybody out there know, I already told CJ, if the Lions go to the playoffs.
Okay, I was about to say Super Bowl.
No, they go to the playoffs. I ain't even going to the Super Bowl. If they go to the playoffs, I told him I am buying him a ticket, and I am going with him. And we are going wherever.
Well, it's going to be somewhere. It's not going to be in Detroit.
Bro, listen. I am not a Detroit hater. I'm a Green Bay hater. For all y'all out there, I can't stand Green Bay.
Hate the Lions. It's
I
like,
can't.
We've never done anything to you.
We've never done anything.
We ain't never hurt nobody.
You know what I'm saying? Detroit has been our little brothers.
Yeah.
But Green Bay Packers, nah. I would never.
Your Favre did some damage.
Ever wear a green
Packer jersey.
Oh, no.
How much somebody had to pay to wear
Yeah.
a Rodgers jersey?
No, I would never do it. Never. Bruh, $1 billion, I wouldn't do it.
Wow, $1 billion?
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, so anyway.
Sterling Sharp.
Yeah, Sterling was my guy.
Oh, Sterling was my guy. Yeah.
All right, well, we just get to look at Maul for the rest of the pod. I don't even want to do a pod. I just want to sit here and watch Maul, in his element. But, man, the year is winding down. I guess catch us up, man, because, Carl, we ain't seen you in a minute. And, Maul, what y'all been on? Everything good?
Man, just blessed, man. We had, I'm going to throw deeper than the brand for a second. We just did a retreat this weekend.
Oh, good.
Nikki had a speak. It just kind of came about random. We just literally just did it. Nikki had a speaking engagement. Isaiah was going to film her. That's almost half the team. We're like, yo, let's just get together, spend the weekend, and then Nikki with her high flight attendant self, like put it out in the whole community. Like, hey, y'all, deeper than the brand. We in Virginia this week. And man, we had some people come through. When I tell y'all, we did Dave and Buster's. I ain't play a single game, bro. Like we just sat there and had a time for real,
Community.
just like pouring it. Community,
Yeah, community, bro.
Like community, bro. Like so, man, my team incredible. I took the whole fan. We just had a great time, man. So that's what we fresh off of right now.
I knew he said he was in Virginia. I ain't know. Maul, what's up, dog?
Oh, man,
How you been? People want to know how you been, dog.
Blessed. Been great, man.
How's the building coming?
Who?
Chicago, the skyscraper. He don't even know.
He don't even talk about
He don't even know.
Which
You feel me? Which one?
I'm just saying, we moving on to
Skyscraper
other things.
downtown.
That's
I'm saying next
like that
to
was last
Obama
year.
Library.
Right.
That one.
Right, yeah, we supposed to be breaking ground in April.
Wow.
So yeah, finally, we're gonna be breaking ground with that, so that's gonna be huge. Matter of fact, I want y'all to come to the groundbreaking ceremony. We should do a podcast.
We should do a podcast.
Yeah, we should do a podcast in Chicago.
Right across the street from me.
Yeah.
It's gonna be cold. Though.
Yeah, fire. It's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be cold,
Yeah,
boy.
it's gonna be cold, but it's gonna be fire.
Early April, late April.
Yeah, it's
But
gonna be cold.
I'm not sure yet, bro.
May, it's gonna be cold.
It's all on the city, man. But no, everything, man. The kids, family is great. You know,
We got to give a shout out to Camille Cousins.
Ooh,
Your cousins.
yes. Matter of fact, shout out to Will. First
Yeah,
off,
yeah,
man.
for sure.
Showing love.
Yeah, Will showed crazy love, man. And my cousins, they've been singing for years, man. There's 3 of them. They look like triplets. Oh, bro.
Oh, I thought they were triplets.
No, they
a set of twins and then.
no,
I thought it was a twin.
no,
Sisters.
bro. They all
sisters?
three sisters.
They look just alike.
Let them singing the anthem.
And one is a nurse, and the other 2 are nursing school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they just, bro, they brought up in the church. Both of their parents are ministers, and they just been since they're able to walk. They've been singing, man, and they were singing on my couch. I forgot what holiday it was. I don't know if it was Christmas
Wasn't that
last year.
Thanksgiving?
Nah,
That
it was a
wasn't.
minute
I remember
ago.
seeing it though.
Yeah, yeah.
I remember seeing.
It might have been Yanni Trunk Party.
It might have been.
Yeah.
You're right. It was Yanni's trunk party, and they were just singing. I'm talking about sitting down, 3 of them on the couch, and CJ was there, Candace there, and they was just singing, man, like and it was in harmony, bruh. And we was all just blown away. And I've always listened to him sing. And Will, man, I was just telling Sia, like, man, we got to give them an opportunity, bruh. You know, we got to get them an opportunity somewhere. I'm like, bruh, they not signing nobody. Bruh, they went there, and so Will got them in at the Atlanta Hawks against Orlando Magic, got them singing, national anthem, and bruh, they killed it. When I say killed it,
Isaiah, let's put the clip in right now.
Harmony.
Yeah, let us hear it.
Harmony was unbelievable.
it was dope. So,
Well,
I mean,
was
right now,
listening to the
man,
Manhattan Transfers, take 6 or somebody. You know what I'm saying? They by no music, just the blended of the voices.
How old are you?
Transfer.
Bro, he just,
That's all the way
bro,
back.
thank God for E in this podcast. Because let me tell you something,
I got
our
a little
70-year-old
history, you know what I'm
demographic. Look, our 60 and 70-year-old
No
demographic.
question. I love music just as long as that. I love music. Unfortunately, you stuck in the hip hop era. I love music.
No, and
Just as
just to
long
be
as it's
real,
music.
Manhattan Transfer, you got to be into music to
No
know that.
question.
That ain't no regular group
Down
of
in
people just know
Burns
like
dig
that.
it. Wells dig it. Oh, no questions asked.
that's different. I
I'm
know.
a music man.
I know.
Well, he played the piano, so yeah.
Oh, like,
The Manhattan Transfer.
Also, you don't know who it is. Somebody play a piece of that. Yeah.
52
Da, 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 da. They all dig it down in Birdland.
What do you get when you add inflation, plus rate hikes, plus volatility? If you're the award-winning investment platform Masterworks, you've still gotten results this year. That's right, just last month, Masterworks handed a strategic 17.8% net return to investors just like you. I mean, that's pretty incredible. Even with the crypto meltdown and major stocks like Amazon in the toilet, Masterworks has been written about in Forbes and the Financial Times because they allow you to invest in real physical paintings from artists like Picasso. This isn't crypto or NFTs. Masterworks qualifies this art with the SEC, breaking it into shares. I know, art investing is new to most of us, but listen to this. Masterworks' last 3 exits have delivered 13, 17, and 21% net returns to their investors just in the last 3 months. Masterworks has nearly 600,000 members, and paintings have sold out in minutes. But you can get priority access. Again, you can get priority access at masterworks.art/success. That's masterworks.art/success. See important regulation and disclaimers at masterworks.com/CD.
Man, let's get to it. First of all, man, it just feel good to be back. You know what I'm saying? The 4 of us doing our thing. It's cold here in Michigan, but we're making it shake right before Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. And Happy New Year, all of that stuff. Real quick, man, I just wanted to discuss this into 2023, just getting inside your gift, right? I was talking to somebody the other day, and I mean, gifted. I ain't gonna say kind of what their gift is, but they just like hit me with that, like, yo, I'm not passionate about it. Like, I know I'm good at it, and y'all know me when I say go with your gift. I always feel like that's our payment to God, right? Like, I always look at it like that. Like, if you gifted with something, again, let's break it down. A gift is something that you received and something that you didn't have to work for. So, as a parent, Christmas coming up, right? my son been asking for, let's say, he wanted this band sheet from. Remember when we went down to Universal a little while ago? It's a Avatar, you know, the little thing. Like it sit on your shoulder.
Yeah.
And like you hold it with a little thing, and the bird like look around. You know what I'm saying? It's dope.
Unbelievable. And it's a thing.
Yeah.
That you could buy.
You could only get it from there, but I bought it for him there.
Unbelievable.
But I was like, you can't have it till Christmas, whatever. But you're gonna get it on Christmas. And as a parent, I don't know if anybody else feel like this, but when you buy your kids stuff, gifts for Christmas, and then the next day you see it sitting underneath the couch, you like, fam.
You preaching a sermon.
That
preach.
Come on.
That preach.
I'm just saying, you
That
like,
preach.
I'm pissed. Yeah. I'm like, bro, I just.
Let's look for that on this sermon coming up.
Oh, yeah.
Preach.
Go get stuff.
That's real.
Oh, good night. He gonna find a way to bury this fire. But I'm saying, I can remember being pissed so much so, to where I told my wife this year, I'm not doing gifts like that.
Yeah.
Not because
I don't want
to. Yeah. But because you've shown me in the past that when I give you
come on
a gift, you
my
Preacher.
and so
that preach.
and so when I say that, I feel like it's disrespectful to God when He give you a gift to let's use the girl's gift to sing, and you just sitting back like
I'm good on that.
Right. God gave me the gift to talk. Like I've always, anybody who, I got friends that watch this, you know, who I went to elementary school with, they'll tell you, I've always been a gifted orator, right? Like I've always been the one that I wanted to be in front of the class talking, giving the presentation, making the speech for the school, at the school assembly. That's something that's always been in me. I never sat down and said, God, please, I hate talking in front of people. If you could just help me. He gave it to me. Right? Like that was something he just was like, yo, from birth, like, yo, here you go. So if I stuff that thing under the couch and don't use it because I want to go do something else, I look at that as disrespectful, right? And so I was trying to explain to this person that, yeah, I understand that it doesn't, that's not necessarily what you're passionate about, but that's where you're going to have the most success because when you're naturally gifted in something, being naturally gifted in it, and then putting the real grind and work ethic on it, that's when you see these explosive results. So it's like you talk about the 10,000 hours. Well, we had 10,000 hours, but we had it concentrated on the right thing. Yeah. At the end of the day, I'm just being real. I could spend 10,000 hours trying to sing. I may have a marked, level of improvement, but I'm not getting ready to be Luther no time soon, even if I spent 20,000 hours. So I think people miss that when they just say, oh, I put my 10,000. And are you putting the 10,000 on the right thing? So in 23, one of the things that I want to make sure that we do is really not only talk to people because it's so crazy because we're in this personal development world. People like, oh, okay, like, y'all just believe anybody could be successful. Like, it sounds cliche, right? Like, oh, you could do it, you could do it, you could do it. And you tell people that, and they like, oh, you just talking. And I'm like, no, you really can.
Yeah.
The challenge is, will you do it in your gift, and will you continue to put the emphasis on that? You know what I'm saying? And so for all of you, I guess my first question is identifying your gift. When did you identify your gift? How did you know it was your gift? And then how did you spend time honing that gift to get to it?
What I want to say.
You know, it's a good introduction. That's a great introduction. Thank you, C.
Listen, as the elder statesman, you feel me? Because I know my hand transfer. Can I not take instructions from a 40-year-old?
Just thank him for the setup. But no. What you're saying is fair because you're in your gift. So he can't tell you.
In my gift.
I had the plane landed, and it just.
You understand? Can I
Bro, I had the plane right, Carl. No, it was clear for landing.
Hey, and I do want to go back to that, but
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
C shook something in me. I think the challenge, and for those of you who are listening.
Another thing about the Manhattan Trail.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? For those of you who are listening, C talked to me and it was like, E, what we doing for 2023? And one of the commitments I made was, I see that I have given all of you inspiration, but those of you who could naturally get implementation, you got it. And for those of you who couldn't, I assumed that you would watch the inspiration and just get the implementation. That was the mistake I made. So in 2023, we're creating these master guides that give you all the steps you need after you watch the video and you pump, but you like, what do I do next? So now we're gonna get that to you. So, and I just wanna give you guys the reason why I'm doing it. The reason why I'm doing it is because I realize for a lot of you, it just hasn't clicked. Like you do have a gift, you're a great human, you probably not only going to heaven, you probably gonna get a seat in there I'm not gonna personally get. But you're struggling on earth, right? You're gonna be good in heaven, you know what I'm saying? But you're struggling on earth. Like you get the masterminds, you know, you go to them, you buy the courses, you know what I'm saying? You bought the book, you went to the conference, but one group is going and getting it, and the other group is going and not getting it. And you're not getting it because it's not clicking. Yeah. You feel me? Like it doesn't click. And so one of the places I want to start with you is your perspective, because that's kind of where like it click or it don't click is like in here. And so when C said that, the reason why most of you have a gift and you don't, and you're not using it properly, and you like, man, maybe you don't want this one, or maybe like you don't know what it is, whatever it is, it's because you missed the scripture that says, and your gift shall make room for you. Right? So what C was saying was like, okay, this person had the gift and they kind of like tripping, like maybe you sing and you're not singing. And the reason why is because you're so consumed with the gift, and that's not, you can't ever read a scripture where God ever involved you in the gift part. There's no scripture in the Bible where God is asking for your cosign on the gift. As a matter of fact, when you're born, you already got it. So at no point do you get baptized and then God's like, all right, I baptize you, you mature enough. Now let's talk about this gift. Yeah. You get the gift before you even know your name. Right. Like before you know what your name is, before you learn how to read or write, you get the gift. And I'm gonna tell y'all, why do I say this? I promise you, Jalen and Jada, 27, 24, Jalen 3 to me, Jada 2 to me. They got the same. Jada was not talking to people. Like Jada wasn't going to nobody at 2, okay? If you came in the room like this, Jada like, kill it. I'm with my mom, I'm with my dad. I have video speaking in the world, and I got to hold this girl while I'm preaching. Like she like, don't you touch me, don't you touch me, don't you touch. Jalen, I can't hold Jalen. Jalen at everybody's arm, he at everybody's crib. They haven't changed. Yeah. They didn't graduate from college. They didn't graduate from college and get a new gift. They had the same stuff that they were born with. So God is not asking your permission for your gift. And that's where you're going wrong. That's where most people going wrong. You thinking God got to ask your co-signature for the gift that he gave you. That ain't got nothing to do with you. You got the gift. The problem is somehow you think because it's you that you have a right to the gift process. And you don't. And as soon as you realize that, you're going to be good to go. So when you look at me, you like, he just loved being a speaker. I don't know where you got that from. I just realized early, this the one he gave me. You know what I'm saying? We're going to play, as Jalen say, we're going to play the hand that we was dealt. I'm not going to try to get a new hand. So I want to say this to you. I want it to click for you. I want you to get it. What you should be looking at is, and your gift, not what gift do I have, and the gift that you have will make room for you. That's what you should be focusing on. And the gift will make room for you. That's what you should be focused on. So what do I mean by that? You should get that if you're going to live in a gated community, your gift going to get you in a gated community. Like you should get, if I'm going to be around this group of people and I want to sit at their table and eat with them, my gift going to get me to this table. Like for real, people call me and tell me, I want to be on the stage with you. For what? What do you want to be on the same stage with me for? Now, if you told me how you've been on the stage with me is going to help the people that I'm serving, then I probably would. But you ain't never told me that. You just said I want to be at the table. For what? And so listen to me. We, of course, you know, we're doing the speakers, the 7-Figure Speaking Academy in Atlanta, January 6th and 7th. Watch this, y'all. I said, E, what can you give the people this year in terms of implementation that you've never given them? And I was like, yo, E, you've always told the speakers what they need to do. Bring in the people that brought you in. Like, duh, the people that brought you to the NFL, bring them, the NBA, bring them. Let them tell the people why they brought, why they brought you. Like, bro, I'm not lying to y'all. I sat down, I wish I can get I wish I can grab my phone. I didn't call NBA coaches. And the NBA coaches, hold on, I just want to, because I don't want y'all to think I'm sitting here just lying and making up stuff. My boy used to be the coach of the Minnesota Timberwolves. What did he say right there, Maul?
E.T., anytime you need me today, let me know. Let me know.
They playing right now. He the coach with the Denver Nuggets. They playing right now. He said anytime, like, what day did he say?
Anytime you need me today.
I just want y'all to see. And your gift shall make room for you. I just want y'all to see.
Good morning, big bro. Appreciate the happy holidays wishes, man. Same to you. Merry Christmas, all the above. Just finished a real good workout, man, and I know you probably on your third already.
No, just my first.
I just know I'm on your heels, you know. I'm still coming for you. So appreciate the message and the love, and I would love to be on an interview with you and answer those questions. Definitely know KT really well.
I would love to today.
Yeah.
Are you all hearing what I'm saying? It's my speaking that all these people, if you ask all of them, why you gonna call E back? The speaking, nothing else. Not the spelling, the correct saying of words, the enunciation, the intelligence, none of that. The passion. This boy passionate. I be saying stuff wrong. They don't even probably catch most of it. They just like the and listen to me very closely. I don't care about the other stuff because that's not my gift. I
even within
speaking.
Even within speaking.
I'm not
that
good.
That part of it is not your
gift. And it still ain't stopped me from being number one. You understand what I'm saying? Because I'm in my gift. And so I want to answer what
How
C
many
said.
people out there like, I can't, I mispronounce words, so I can't I can't get up there and do my thing.
Because now you back into
you think you got control of, right?
Yeah, gift investigation.
Like you got a hand in this process.
Yeah, you a PI and the gift boy, and you're not. And going into 2023, where I want to help you. Remember, I said I apologize, bro. I take my L's. I take full ownership. I inspired you and assumed that the mindset you just had, so you'd watch my videos, get what I was saying, and go do it. And it's a group of you that haven't been able to do that. So I'm telling that group, if you're watching the UOU Summit, make sure you sign up. I'm gonna sit you down. I have 120 thinking strategies. I have 120 thinking strategies, almost 553 steps that's gonna help you unlock this. And so I'm gonna give you a secret. The first one is perspective. You were thinking about it wrong. Nobody ever told you that you had a right in the process of gift orientation or choice. You don't. What you have to do is accept the gift that he gave you, be excited about the gift that he gave you, and run that joker to the ground until Jesus come. I'm talking about run it in the ground, so much so, shoot, I wish I had it. I don't have the book in front of me. I don't know if that, John, is that book right there? Is that? Yeah, it is, but I don't think it got the thing
on your shirt.
Top.
Oh, I got what you're saying. Oh, I got
it. Don't have it, but I'll take it, John. It don't have it.
Oh, man, you didn't have it? Oh, yeah.
I got one, but it ain't.
Did you
I don't have the one with the, anyway, I'm going to say this to you.
I got a picture of it.
Official banner.
I'll show you the picture.
Listen to what I'm trying to tell you. If you accept the gift that God has given you and you operate in that gift, not only will that gift make room for you, that gift will give birth to other gifts that are not your gift. I'm gonna let it go right here. I'm gonna
let John. What you say, John? Just say it. What you text me?
Oh, does that gift ever expire?
He says, the gift ever expire?
The gift expires. I don't know, but when you expire,
atrophy.
So the Bible
when
says the gift is
it.
given without repentance.
So it may last even when I'm gone. John,
So
my gift.
Gift in the wrong way.
It came from if the person doesn't use it.
Oh, no question.
If you don't
If you don't use it, it just lie dormant.
Yeah.
And it ain't expired. It just you ain't used. Let me tell y'all something real quick. So Jalen hit me the other day, John. Jalen stayed with John when he was in New York working with Rock Nation. Okay. He was with Joe Branch. So Jalen hit me the other day, and he killing the game. He's like, Dad, I'm killing the game. Dad, I'm new. It's new. I said, new? God ain't remade you. Ain't nothing new about you. You finally getting on the same page with God. You ain't new. Well, he ain't gave you nothing different. What, you got a new brain? You got a new heart? I said, you didn't get anything new, son. Don't let the devil lie to you. You're not. You're walking around here talking about, man, I'm new. Stuff is happening. You're not new.
You're finally accepting what God called you to be and what God called you to do. And you done got other humans out your brain and out your ear. And now God is in your ear. And now everything you touch is turning to gold because you're in alignment with the person that gave you the gift. Now, look, I'm blessed. I drive an Escalade. And I had some challenge.
He wasn't on bicoastal. He wasn't bicoastal with just the homes. He bicoastal with cars.
No. Let's go back to this. Let's go back. I'm blessed to have an Escalade. Escalade.
Escalade.
Gift right now. He out his gift, young man. He out his gift. My phone went off and said, stop right now.
Yeah.
And take the battery or something. No, it said just the system was whatever. Go right now. Take it to the dealer. I did not pause. I went to Shaheed, whatever it is, Cadillac, and took it straight in. My daughter was like, where you at, Daddy? Matter of fact, Chris had brought the kids from Mumford so we can go see the premiere of Black Panther. Yeah, Wakanda 2. And Jada was like, Dad, they're about to give away. I said, my car going up. Went next door. I did not take it to Ford. I did not take it to Chrysler. I didn't even take it to GMC. I took it to Cadillac because that's the manufacturer of the doggone vehicle. So I want y'all to take what y'all made and fix it. That's all I want you to do. Take what you made. And God is saying, if you would just come to me and let me tell you what your gift is, let me walk you through. You ever been to a resort or something where you come in, they like, we just want to show you where the lights are. We want to show you how the tub work. We want to show you. I'm telling y'all, stop what you're doing, and I want you to pray and ask God before the year starts, God, take me on a tour of my gifts. Take me on a tour, God. Show me what this button and this button, and show me this button. Like, for real, some of y'all have just gotten the gift and just ran with it, and that's why it ain't working. Just take the gift back to Daddy and say, Daddy, here's my gift. Can I, where's the concierge that's gonna walk me through my gift? And let the Holy Ghost walk you through your gift, because everything you will attract and your gift shall make room for you. So the reason why there's some doors that are not opening for you, some rooms that are not furnished, is because for whatever reason, you have not accepted the gift, or as CJ said, you know what it is, but yet you are refusing to use the gift in the way God asked you to use the gift. So I'm sorry. What was the 3 questions? Okay, I do apologize. Down in birds dig it, whales dig it.
Hey, so E, I wanna help. There's a group of people that when they hear the word gift, they do think singing. They do think the talented one.
Right.
And I want to help that group. So let's just use, for me, we can still keep using gifts, but I want y'all to hear the word maybe strengths or something else. Because gifts gives you a, man, he's strong, he fast, he athletic, he whatever. So Anthony Flynn is the person that I'll give credit to, well, God. But Anthony, through Ant was the person that really cleared it up for me. Ant said to me, Carl, I just figured it out. Like, he called me like, yo, like, we got to talk. And I was like, hey, what's up, Ant? He's like, bro, your gift is support. And I was like, I ain't never thought about that as a gift. Like, what you trying to say? I'm supposed to run up behind somebody the rest of my life? Like, that don't sound exciting, Ant. He's like, no. Like, he's like, understand, Carl, the way that you're wired, the way you see the world. He said, what you need to do, he's like, think back of everything that you did. And he was like, dude, what you did, you started doing video. Why did you do video? Like, the way you saw the world was this. Man, he's helping this group of people. They can't get it. We got to get video to them. You're supporting this. Now, support can show itself in so many different ways. You see what I'm saying?
As such as speaking.
Where I'm sitting on a podcast talking, helping people. I'm in Virginia talking to people, helping, but it's still, and the conversation was, the first question the young lady asked, and we talked for an hour and a half, it became a group of us, was like, man, I'm introverted, how? So I'm saying, I'm in a place where I can support. You see what I'm saying? But nobody would think of that as a gift. Nobody would think of patience as a gift. These are gifts. You want to bet?
Take all the patience he ain't give me that. I missed all of it.
Take patience out of planet Earth right now and tell me what kind of world y'all living in.
Support, bro.
I'm not kidding. Like, I'm just saying. So I want people to understand that you don't have to look for
the glorious thing all the time. And let me not even say that, because this patience is glorious too.
It's
absolutely.
way glorious.
But I want you to be able to identify your thing.
Yeah.
And now it manifested in me editing, shooting videos. I'm setting up the podcast. That ain't changed. We did that for the advantage. That ain't changed. Yeah. It's all still support. I'm laughing, E. I remember, I don't know how we did this. I remember one trip we went on. You were speaking. We had a suitcase with stuff to sell. I'm shooting. I'm doing your slides. Like, we was doing so much. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. We pulled it off.
Yeah.
But, bruh, I'm just saying, it manifests itself in so many ways. It's probably Harlem, John.
Absolutely.
Yeah, probably Harlem.
What was I doing?
About that.
You just say your gift.
Yeah. Boston.
But I want people to understand for real, like what he just said, like ask God what it is. And I'm saying, when you figure it out, it don't necessarily manifest in the way that you think. But you use that thing all the way through, and I promise you're gonna get everything. I'm sitting here. You're gonna get everything you want out of it.
And for some of y'all that's on that passion thing, you know, like, oh man, I'm passionate about this though. I'm passionate about that. Listen, your passion will make you broke. Your passion will, somebody really listen to this. Your passion will make you broke. Football was my passion. I ain't just wearing this number 97 because Hutchinson, I started this number.
Right after the man had
I'm talking about, hold on. In high school.
These jokes write themselves.
In high school, I wore number 97, right? Went to college. And I'm passionate about football. And they used to always wonder, man, in high school, my football coach would always be like this. I'm getting somewhere with this, so just stay with me. My football coach was, in high school, Coach Jerker would always be like, King, get them boys right. Get the break. King, go talk to your teammates. They missing something. Why would he always come to me? I always wondered that. Then all of a sudden I get to college. Still, this number 97 was with me. King, we got some recruits coming in. We want you to take these recruits out, and we want you to bag these recruits. Coach, I'm just a freshman. I just only been here this freshman year. Yeah, King, it's something about you that people follow you. I've never, matter of fact, probably from freshman year of college all the way through senior year in college, I probably had over 30, 35 recruits, and every single recruit I ever had ended up coming to that school. And one of them ended up becoming my boy, my attorney, Damon Stewart from Detroit. Police department. Like, why was I always the one that they would always have? No matter what my passion was, that gift that God put in me would always show itself even during that passion. I'm talking about, it got to the point where even in the police department, my passion came back. Oh, they got a football team. They got a football team.
Look this way, Maul.
No, they got a football
Look this
team.
way, Maul.
I got another chance at it.
No question, Maul.
You know what I'm saying? Then Sean Gale, he played for the Bears.
Yeah. Come on, look at me, Maul. Look at me, Maul.
Sean Gale.
Let's keep it.
Sean Gale. So when I found out we had Sean Gale as one of the coaches, I said, he connected to the Bears.
Yeah, so he gonna get me into the Bears.
I can still get a look.
Absolutely.
I can still get a look.
Yeah, no question.
I was only a couple years removed from football.
That's right.
And so I was like, I can still get a look.
That's right.
And then here I go in my passion again.
Yeah.
And then God said, boy, boom, tore both of my ACLs. In the same game. God saw that. It was like, all right, you trying to, listen, I got something for you.
One play apart.
Yeah.
He met my defensive coordinator. He told him all about it. But some of you all are looking and you rather do what you want to do as opposed to do what God brought you in this world to do. And I'm sitting here telling you that when I start walking in purpose, and it's always been in me. I didn't just all of a sudden find my purpose when I got with these guys. I got with these guys
because you.
I got with these guys because I was already in my purpose. I was already in my purpose.
Right.
CJ didn't teach me how to speak.
Yeah.
I was already speaking. What he did, though, taught me how to do a keynote. So I'm telling you all, it's something that's inside of you. And you tried doing it your way for years. You tried doing the whole passion. This is what
Your arms are too short to box with God.
Oh, I'm telling you, this is the thing.
Another one, see, that's age.
It's like you telling God.
You know that one?
It's like you telling God what you want to do. And I think some people, when they walk in purpose, they want to get out of purpose and go back to passion, because when you in purpose, when you in what you were designed by God to do, it doesn't benefit you. You can't, like, God put that gift in you for others.
Yeah, it's not for you.
He doesn't sit on the stage and motivate himself. I remember, bro, when I not first met you, but a couple years before I even started speaking with you, I was like, bro, you saw me, and I was swollen. I'm talking about this is when I was the swollest I've been. And I saw you, you was looking at me, and you said, man, bro, like, man, what you be doing? I said, man, I listen to you every morning. And then you said, your exact words, that's what you said. You asked me.
Which ones would you?
That's what you said.
Which ones would you?
That's what you said. He asked me.
No question.
What speeches of mine do you listen to? Because I need to listen to.
Yeah, give me those.
Yeah.
I ain't listening to that.
And so I heard Dr. Miles Monroe say that a long time ago. Bruh, like an apple cannot eat its own fruit. An apple tree's gift is to produce apples.
He looked like that because he was listening to Tony Roberts.
You know what I'm saying?
Don't give me a trouble with Tony now.
Just think about that. An apple tree's gift is to produce apples, but it cannot eat the apples. It produces it for everybody else.
Yeah.
And so it's a gift that you have.
Yeah.
And you man right now, you rather go in purpose. You rather go in passion because you can't eat your own fruit. You can't eat what God put inside you.
That's a good word,
But your gift is gonna make room for you. Don't worry about like what is it gonna give you? What is it gonna bring you back? I never knew that I would be doing this. I promise you. Now I'm at the point I spoke to thousands and thousands of people. And I remember telling C the first time he had me on stage and we was in front of only a couple hundred people, my heart was ready to jump out my chest. It was ready to jump out my chest because the devil knew that I was about to be walking in my gift. He knew that thousands of people was about to be blessed by what I was about to say. So yeah, so like he was saying, ask God. I would say, matter of fact, it's crazy. Kafandra just had this conversation with us in Atlanta. And she said she talked to you a little bit about it. When she was asking literally, we was just yesterday eating dinner at Papado's and she was just like, man, like, how do I find my gift? How do I find it? And it was so crazy. And I said the same thing that you said. I was like, it's crazy that God put it somewhere where you can't lose it.
Yeah.
He put your gift inside of you.
You can't lose
the
it.
one place that you can't lose it. Now it's up to you.
Yeah.
And you already been doing it. It's already something that's inside of you.
So let me say this.
Doing it, yeah.
Now we're gonna continue on the analogy. I'm gonna try to take it a step deeper.
Yeah.
So sometimes when I ask like my son, like, all right, where is your Nintendo Switch? Right? That was the gift he got last year. He can't find it because his room too cluttered.
That's good,
Okay,
dog.
watch yourself.
Say that again.
It's too much other stuff.
That's good.
Like, bro, it's socks everywhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He got other stuff that he had. He got, baseball equipment. And so a lot of you, it's in you, but you can't find it because you all over the place. I promise to God, you on Facebook 24/7, you on Instagram 24/7, you listening to this person's opinion, that person's opinion, you watching you watching the podcast, you listening to that person, and at no point have you sat down to go, all right, let me get focused, let me line. Anytime I lose my wallet or something, or I lose something around the house, it's always because the house ain't clean. Like, do you notice when the house is clean, you don't lose nothing? Like my keys right there, my wallet right there. But it's like when the kids tearing stuff up and we just been running in and out, we came back from Dubai, now we got to fly here, chaos. I promise you, I can't find nothing. And some of y'all, for real, man, your head is so cluttered with stuff. And even when you try to take in good stuff, I tell people all the time, I'm like, how you going to, no disrespect, you going to Tony Robbins conference, then you going to this person, then you listening to you listening. I'm like, that's too much.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just being real. That's too, like, I tell people all the time, I understand that one of my gifts that God gave me is simplicity. Like, I be like, A or B, B, I just roll. You know what I'm saying? It's like some of y'all, and I tell Carl this, I used to be on Carl about this. I'm like, Carl, your only problem is, bro, you too smart. You got too many options, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Carl's smart enough to, he could be a mechanical engineer, a bioscientist, he could do media, it don't matter. And that's why I always used to be telling you, like, Carl, just pick one, doggone it, because you do have a gift to support, but you got to lock in on it because you got too many things that you're good at. And I feel like for the people out there who's saying, oh, I can't find my gift, you got too much stuff going on in your life. That's why E always talk about character. Bro, it's hard to find your gift in the middle of a terrible divorce.
Yeah.
It's hard to find your gift in the midst of you financially hurting. Like I'm talking about to the point where they knocking on your doors, bill collector, your credit score ruined, and you just like, all right, I'm gonna relax and find my gift. It's like, no, that's why E always preaching that 360 life where you could tighten things up. Yeah. I know I could focus on my gift, me and my wife straight.
Yeah.
We solid. I got great relationships. Finances are good. All of those things. So it allows me to just operate in my gift 24/7. I tell people all the time, like, bruh, you look at a Charles Barkley playing basketball as opposed to golf. My man passionate about golf. he looked like one of the worst athletes to ever live when he got a golf club in his hand. I'm talking about the worst to ever live, but you see my man on the hoop court, and I'm talking about he dunking on people, slamming folks to the ground, yelling and screaming. That's his. He's in his gift. And it's like, dog, for those of you who can't find it, you need to stop. All right, cool. What's your gift? What comes easy to you that's hard for most? We say that when we speak, right? Now you're getting some stuff you just got to pay for, but what comes easy to you that's hard for most? I found my gift. I was in the 4th grade. I'll never forget it. We had a group project. It was me and 5 girls in the group. I promise you, we sat around the table and they was like, look, I'll do all the work. I just don't want to talk in front of the class. And they was like, yes. I was like, bet. I don't want to do no work. But I promise you, I will get up and wax deep in front of this class.
No work.
And bro, I got up, I'm talking about
Perfect
I got
combination.
up. Bro, I gave the whole presentation.
Perfect combination.
They told me, oh, perfect. I talked about it, boom. Now, again, I never asked God for that. It was given to me.
Yeah.
And it's so crazy because I want to go into this now. Because, listen, all right, let me try to say this in order because I think this is so important. If you don't listen to nothing else we say on this podcast forever, I start speaking then. I introduced the mayor of the city at Dwight Rich Middle School
make room for you.
in 8th grade on the news, standing ovation. Mayor Hollister, back when Mayor Hollister was there. Then I got in the Multicultural Society, 11th and 12th grade, and my teacher used to take me to this huge event that was a statewide event. It'd be about 1,000 educators there. I would get up and speak, no notes, no nothing, introducing people. Do you know that not one single person in my life said, you know what, you should be a speaker? I'm talking about, I didn't even know, listen, I didn't even know that that was an option as a career until I met E. And I didn't meet E till I was in my early 20s. Now, that's no disrespect to my mom, dad, or teachers or anybody else. Yeah. They hadn't seen it either. Does that make sense? Like, so they didn't even know. So I'm up here speaking, and guess what the only thing everybody told me? Oh, football. Yep. Right? Because I was good at football. So everybody's like, football, football, football. So what did I think? Football, football. Even while I'm a football player, I'm probably better at speaking than I am at football, but not one person is telling me like, yo, you should be a speaker. And so when you look now, like people look at me and like, okay, CJ, you're able to help people find their gifts. Like the reason I say everybody's capable of a higher level of success, you look at a Toby. Toby was in an apartment, and again, with no lights on, a dog with no dog food, and a refrigerator with no food in it. I'm dead serious, and Toby will tell you, I'm not playing. Like, I know we always do the ha-ha, Toby, my son, he is, but it don't matter. I'm just being serious. From us sitting in the car and me hearing him rap one time, and the reason I was able to tell him now, this is your gift, is because he told me I had a gift. And because he saw my gift in me, and now at that time, when I met Toby, I was operating in my gift. Yeah. I was able to then look at somebody else and go, man, that's a gift. See, I don't know how to rap. I never did it before. It don't matter, bruh. I'm not trying to be funny. I was in 3 rap groups coming up.
Oh, no.
I put time in.
Breaking news.
What was the name of the group?
King and Britain.
Come here, let's spit a line.
King and Britain.
Let's split some.
I ain't never heard this shit.
I'm a big face folder. Rhyme spit colder. Run up on me, get popped like a soda. Can. You boys ain't popping, fam. Last time you heard a pop was a Pringles can. Okay, all right, cool. Let's go. I'm just saying, don't call me out. I'm gonna go with it.
Oh, no question.
So, see, Quinn.
You gonna start singing like
Quinn. No.
What up, Toe?
You gonna start singing
I
like
had a
the
very battle rap-ish, like, this was before, like, the swag rap.
And
So
right,
anyway.
right after the man trash.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So I had been, I'm just being real. Like, I tried to rap. Like, bro, Eric, if you grew up and didn't try to rap, come on. But anyway, I was in a couple different rappers. Tried to get in college.
Yeah.
Me and Chris. So anyway, that didn't work out. But I'm telling you, I had spent time and energy. I had equipment. Yeah. We had mics. Terrible. Forever. Toby sitting in the car, never practiced, never nothing, and rap like that. And in my mind, I went, that's me speaking to all of these people with no training, no nothing, just doing my thing. Imagine if I met somebody who was also had that same gift, who was a little bit ahead of me and able to tell me, yo, you got the gift. I was able to see in Toby, hey, I don't know what I'm doing. I said, me neither. I said, but if you can rap like that without even remotely trying,
That's something God gave you, because I practiced for years and I never spit one like that. And you ain't never tried and you did that? Okay, cool.
I'm gonna give you $1,500 a month just so you don't have to do nothing else but lock in on this gift. So now, if I never said that to Toby, and again, I don't want to discredit my man. He maybe he figures it out.
Right, no question.
I don't know.
But not at that particular time.
But I'm saying he wasn't even talking about rapping.
Or being.
So does it take a person in their
So
gift?
that's what I was going to ask. That's what I'm getting to.
Yeah.
Is one, for those of you who's saying, oh, I can't, whatever.
The first step, clear the clutter, right? You can't, my kid, they can't find nothing. I'm like, look at your room. How could you possibly? Like nothing is where it's supposed to be. Compartmentalize stuff, pull all that stuff up, get yourself in order. Now you begin to find it. But that's where I was going with it, is how important it is to be around other people who are also in their gift, who can recognize, because if we both lost, you know what I'm saying, it's gonna be hard for me. If I don't know if I would have saw that in Toby, had I just been, no disrespect, just at the crib working a regular 9 to 5, not really in tune. I was in tune at that point because I knew what I wanted to do. And even though me and E and Carl wasn't on that level at that moment, we knew where we were headed and we realized we were in our gift and this is the track. Yeah. And so I think for those of you who are, you say, all right, see, we got it compartmentalized, we clean, you need to get around other people who understand what their gift is and they operating in their gift and can look at you and go, all right, cool, this is what I see in you.
Carl, I don't know if you have the film, but when we was in San Francisco, what was that? Was that Take Control?
Yeah.
That was Take Control.
Yeah.
I don't even know if you remember this.
Yeah.
I was up there doing the Keys to the Kingdom. I was in San Francisco doing the Keys to the Kingdom. You were standing behind stage or off to the side. And when I finished, I remember being in the I went back to the audience. And he came out and was like, Ma, he's like, stand up. You hear me? Stand up. You said, real estate might be your passion, but you was like, speaking is your gift.
I ain't gonna give E credit.
No,
I said it to you.
I was
a year
already
before
speaking.
that. I told him.
But I'm just saying.
He had me stand up.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I stood up. I rose to my feet. Man, sit down. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying.
I told this nigga
it's
a year before that.
That's because, no, you said
Don't
2
hate
years
on the
before.
gift.
I said 2 years before. He had me rise to my feet.
You know, but I'm saying, he
It's like
said that.
a scene of Color Purple.
This brother won't let nobody. No.
I keep telling you, look this way.
Hey, so one of CJ's gifts that God gave to was comedian. If y'all haven't figured it out yet, he's a comedian.
Right. And walking fully in it.
No. So again, being able to be around other individuals who have the gift, and but how was, now you talk about with Maul, I'm able to see Maul coming from a mile away because he in the same lane we in. So when Maul came in, I saw like, oh, okay, he see it as a keynote or like speaking in front of that, like, oh, see, that ain't really my thing. But I was telling him like, nah, whatever E saw in me, whatever I see in E, I see you got it too. The ability to command attention, the ability to give information, and the heart for the people to really care about what they're learning and how to, that's what's so important. Like when I see people coming to make real estate real, it's the energy and ethos behind the program. Yeah. It's not just information. It's a sense of overcoming. You know what I'm saying? It's a sense of being able to take your family to that next level.
How much time we got, Carl,
all of those
before I
things.
go there?
I don't even know. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No, let's cut it. I'm ready. No.
Yeah, that was a grip.
Yeah, we got a few things. We'll come back to this. We should be good on time. We'll come back to it. Real quick, we got announcements with Carl. What you got going on there, brother?
Man, let me tell y'all this. Stand by. We dropping something called The Experience in Deeper Than the Brand. The Experience. That's one. I'm going to give 2 quick announcements.
We talking about gifts. We talking about somebody walking in their gift, baby. Come on. Did you really? Come on, dog. Justin Fields, baby. No, come on, man.
I got one upstairs signed.
NFL records, baby.
I got one upstairs
What we
signed.
doing with it?
What we doing with
Mr.
it?
Fields.
Hey, now you didn't say
episode not over
you didn't
yet.
say how long I had to wear it. You just said
the episode not over yet. The episode not over yet.
Oh, man. So I got to put back on that jersey?
So, hey, if you do this, you got to wear it again next week.
I knew you was going to do that. I knew he was going to do that. So I went about the second. You can put that. Yeah, look, I know this. Look, my gift is knowing him.
Now, this the one. This the
My
gift.
gift is knowing him. So I knew he was going to take Justin Fields. So I brought Walter Payton,
Hey.
the greatest running back ever. He in his gift.
I rock with Fields.
Oh,
Yeah,
you got
I
him.
like Fields.
Oh, he said ever. Oh, okay.
Oh, no. Come on, not ever.
Ever.
Barry's the best ever.
No. Come
Barry
on, bro.
Sanders.
Here we go.
All right.
Boom! I'm back, Chicago. Come on, let your boy.
It's too late. It's too late. They already put in your transfer request. Carl, go
My
for
bad.
it.
The experience, y'all.
Yep.
Man, we've been sitting down watching Deeper Than the Brand, and we did, I'll be honest with y'all, we had a 300% increase in membership in the last month or so.
That's good.
And not trying to like, but for real, people they came in and we're like, okay, truthfully, like where do we take them? So we sat as a team, man. I told y'all, we just spent the weekend together and we came up with the experience. You get access to all our content, all the courses, but in addition to that, we're gonna do 12 workshops. So again, I get it, content is content. You got people, like you said, that's gonna watch it and get it, some not. We actually gonna add the workshops now so that you can actually come with us, ask the questions, like y'all watch this, you do that. So stand by, y'all. DeeperThanTheBrand.com. We bringing the experience to you soon.
Man, listen, for all of y'all who speaking is your gift, and you have that same gift that we talked about, the three of us having, even Carl climbing into that gift a little bit, 7figurespeakercon.com, 7figurespeakercon.com. Make sure you go to E's site, you go to our site, you're gonna see it. We are training 200 speakers on how to get to that next level. Make sure you get paid in your industry. This is an industry that is extremely lucrative. As you know, he got 2 Escalades doing it.
With 2 houses, 2 mansions.
2 man, you know what I'm saying?
Well, you gotta have a car for each
Look at
mansion.
E face. He's so tired. He ready to, all right, I'm gonna leave E alone. Hey, when we leave for a little while, come back, and I get the joke. It always take
I'm just saying, I don't want people to
adjust.
think I'm one of them, street corner preachers that's,
E, come on, bro.
The Escalade.
prosperity gospel.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, luckily E, has been blessed enough where he don't have to take. I think he probably give back to the church 10 times more than he take.
facts.
So I don't think anybody would make that assumption. But 7figurespeakercon.com, Jeremy Anderson, Inky Johnson, Eric Thomas, myself, I'll be in the building, Maul will be there, Carl will be there, and we're going to train you on the strategies that we use to not only get into corporate, NFL, NBA, things of that nature, and we do have, he talked about
they coming.
our people coming to
coming.
teach you how to get into those industries and get paid on the level you need to be able to get paid on. So January 6th and 7th, Atlanta, Georgia. It's gonna be at State Farm Arena, which is super dope in a small, intimate setting. We're excited about that. Again,
I just
shout
want
out
to say,
Will.
see,
So,
three
yep,
things,
please.
because you're wondering if you should be there. Number one, if you're not making the influence, the impact, or the income you want, number one is you dope. Let's not take nothing away from you as a speaker, but you don't have the right intel, all right? And for a lot of you, that's the problem. It's like, you dope, but you don't know what to say if you I want to be in the locker room. You don't even know what to say if you was in the locker room.
Right,
So you're going to, number one, figure out what to say. Number two, you might know what to say, but you haven't been exposed. So don't nobody know you. And I truly believe this with all my heart. I've always believed this growing up in the city. Between Chicago and Detroit, I've always felt that there were kids who grew up playing football or basketball who were better than some of the people we know. They just never went to college. You know what I'm saying? Nobody never saw them. I truly believe in all my heart. There's some folk that burned in the kitchen that could have been in Vegas cooking, but they never got the exposure. Like nobody ever saw them.
Right.
You feel me? So because they didn't see them, and then number three, which is the biggest one, which is why I'm asking you to come to Atlanta, because the people that I know gonna be in the room, many of you don't know the decision makers. So sometimes you could be a dope speaker, but the person is making a decision on who get to do the keynote, they don't know you. Or they don't like you. I'm just being real. They don't know you. You're not in a circle of influence. So they pick the person that they went to college with, or somebody that's in their fraternal order, or somebody. You feel what I'm saying? They picking those people. So you don't know the decision makers. And so I'm going to introduce you to people who are making decisions on who should be in the locker room with the NFL players, the NBA players, corporate, whatever. I'm going to introduce you to those people.
So we're excited to see you there in just a couple weeks. Please get down there, get your ticket ASAP. Like I said, 200 spots, going to be a very intimate training. 7figurespeakercon.com.
7 figures.
That's
for real. Two Escalades.
No. I ain't playing, bro. It's,
I'm not playing.
It's the industry to be in. And if you have the gift, again, how you know if you got the gift? Most people They say public speaking is one of the #1 fears in the world.
Yeah.
I don't know where they got that from. You know what I'm saying?
It's one. I think when you look at podcasts and all of that, speaking probably comes easier to certain from community.
Yeah, facts.
That you should be making. It's way more than 200 people that could be making money because they just do it. You've been doing this in school, getting in trouble.
Well, not to mention, I always tell people the good thing about it is the demand is there. How many gigs did you turn down last year?
1,000.
He turned down, like think about that. He turned down thousands of engagements every year.
That was
Jeremy
at least
turns
50,000.
down. Jeremy told me he get 10 requests a day.
Yeah.
I'm sure Inky get upwards of 10, 20 requests a day, just like E. They can't do them all, and so we're training that.
And I can't do 75% of them because they less than 200 grand.
Unless E can buy an Escalade, he not doing it.
I'm just being real. I want you to understand what I'm trying to tell you. I'm saying no. If it ain't 200 grand, I'm saying no. So imagine how many of those that you could get at 20 grand.
45 minutes.
Hey.
Oh, I'm sorry, Carl said in 45 minutes. And why? Because I've mastered the industry.
One slide.
Well, they make 20.
Right.
They make 20. I just get caught up on the one.
E30 of them jokers.
Hey, man.
Facts.
7figurespeakercon.com. Make sure you're there.
Yeah.
Organifi, shout out to them as always, man. We'll put the 7-Figure Speaker link in the podcast and also across the screen because we want to see y'all because we so close to that. We 2 weeks away from that.
I want to get Organifi like a shout out. Like Organifi, let me just be real. They're the only sponsors. Just like we got y'all for the year, every episode.
Yeah,
like we got other sponsors and stuff that come. Like let's just do one. Yeah. Let's do Organifi. Like
stop doing that. Let's stop doing that in 23.
Let's not even giving them any credit. Let's just go with it.
We need commitment.
We need commitment.
They come out.
You have to put the ring on it. I
have in my hand a week or two ago the 2023 contract with Organifi.
No, let's stop playing.
They
how
are
the
some
other people
real.
even getting to get in on the same hookup as they getting in.
Shout out to them, man. Shout out to Organifi. All right. Well, you want to keep talking about gifts, so maybe we'll expound if he got something else for that.
No, please.
But until further notice, we out of here. My bad, Carl.
We'll see you next week.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go, baby.
See you next week.
The sweetness.
I want you to focus on here right now. Don't you worry about when you get home. You concentrate on this opportunity. You don't worry about tomorrow. You concentrate on this opportunity with all your might, with all your soul, with all your heart.
Thank you so much for rocking with us as always, right? We don't take it lightly, guys. And we hope that we've provided transformation and not just information. We want you to become the best version of yourself, right? Make sure you check out the show notes to access all the important links and get your product discounts. Now, one favor we're asking of you, do us this favor. Make sure you subscribe and leave us a review on Apple Podcasts. We want to know your feedback on how we can serve you better. And if there's anyone that you think could benefit from listening to this show, please, I'm begging you, please share it with them. And remember, as E always says, if you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful.